Thank you, CT. Yeah, rookie minicamps just starting to get underway for a lot of these NFL teams. And the Browns actually starts on Friday, BMAC. So they're coming off a 1-15 season, very disappointing season. Of course, they had the #1 overall pick in this year's NFL draft. So Cleveland features 4 picks in the top 52 of this year's NFL draft. So I want to know, which Browns rookie do you think will have the biggest impact in 2017? You see up there Myles Garrett. Of course, that was that first overall pick. Jabril Peppers, David Njoku, and DeShone Kizer. Of those 4, biggest impact?
I go the rookie from Miami, David Njoku. I'm going with him based on his athleticism. I think he has an opportunity to be a day 1 starter. The same could be said for Myles Garrett, but offensively, this is a passing league. Granted, they don't know exactly who will be the quarterback, but his athleticism, he's going to be a physical matchup nightmare for any linebacker or safety. This is a guy that I think the best is yet to come. You saw flashes there at Miami throughout his career there, but I think as a professional player, especially in year 1, this is a guy that will have an opportunity to turn heads. You just saw a guy from Miami years ago come out, early high-round draft pick in Jimmy Graham. Njoku is better suited right now if you compare what Jimmy Graham was coming out of Miami.
Wow.
Athleticism, speed. I mean, his ceiling is extremely high because no one thought that Jimmy Graham would eventually be the all-pro player that he currently is. So
I feel like the tight end position does kind of fly under the radar sometimes.
No question. And then you look at what the Cleveland Browns did once they drafted him. They got rid of Gary Barnidge. And Gary Barnidge was the guy that signed an extension, 2 years ago? So they felt like this is a guy that could be our day 1 starter instantly.
I can't believe you're not picking Myles Garrett, though, to have the biggest impact. This was the #1 overall pick. People obviously thought he was the most talented athlete, the most talented player in this entire draft.
You know why I didn't go with Myles Garrett? I think he will eventually be a big-time game-breaking player for them, but not year 1. Remember, throughout his time there in the SEC, he was not a dominant player against opposing SEC linemen. He got a lot of his sacks against other teams outside of the conference that weren't on the same level for his competition, like A&M. But when he played against the Alabamas of the world, when he played against LSU's, Auburn, he wasn't a big-time hellraiser.
Yeah, okay, so you think he needs some time to develop. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, we will see.